Hi, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. So today is November 18th, 2024. And I just wanted to come on live because I wanted to, oops, look at that. I wanted to inform you if you didn't know. I just found out myself because I'm, out of the loop on things often with what's going on uh, with Johanna Basford. She has another contest going on right now, and you can submit your coloring page, which you can download for free, and everyone has a chance of winning because they choose randomly. So I highly recommend, if you're into adult coloring and you want to try it out and you want to get a chance at winning some free stuff. She gives away her books and pencils and lots of different things. She does this regularly. She's very nice, generous, and she does these contests, and everybody, it feels like everybody except me knows about when they're going on. But I happen to be watching another colorist channel, and she mentioned that the contest is still going on. And that's when I thought, oh, I should mention this on my website as well. Not that many people watch it here, but I'm going to submit something for sure. And I just thought I'd put the word out for anyone else who may catch it if you didn't know already. So, yeah, so she posts about it on her Instagram page here, Johanna Basford. And my computer's doing wonky things right now. I don't know why. I'm having trouble navigating. Um, Anyways, it's right here. She has the coloring competition that she posted here, and that was posted on November 4th. Now, originally, the deadline was, what was the original deadline? The original deadline was November 13th. But because they had some computer issues, the website issues, she's extended it. So if you look at the butterfly picture, the red butterfly, say, sorry for having problems uploading your entries. So now the contest deadline is extended until November 27th. So after Thanksgiving here in the US. So November 27th. So you have now until the 27th. And like I said, it's in her book, Magical Worlds. If you have her books are very popular. All the colorists love using them. I have a few. I don't have Magical Worlds, but like I said, if you go to her website, and I did put a link below, you can download and print out the page. And if you go to her website, you can log in your own account for free, and you can see all of these submissions all the beautiful artwork that other colorists have submitted of this page. This is the page here. And everyone, fantastic work. You can see all the different ways all these different artists, colored this page. I love it. I find it fascinating, all the different ways people color it and how it comes out. And so they choose a winner by random. I don't know exactly. It's always by random. I do know that. So it's not. It's not like the best colorist wins. It's not like that. It's like whoever she happens to pull out of the hat or whatever. So everybody. The bottom line is everyone has an equal chance to win because it's random. So that's why I'm like, oh, and like I said, you get free books, free pencils, or whatever she's giving out this time. She's probably giving out the Magical Worlds book. So yeah, so I highly recommend, just for fun, coloring. If you haven't been inspired to color a page, do it now. Again, you can download it for free on her website there. That's the page. Yeah, you can't go wrong. Free page, just going to color it in. You can use whatever you want. I'm going to be using watercolor pencils. Now, I have I'm going to get started. I'm going to color the page today. I'm going to be coloring this page, or starting it at least. And I have the Renee Clark PDF, where you can help you choose colors, because I was looking at this page and I'm like, what colors should I use? And that's always been something that holds me back starting a new page. But I found this her Renee Clark, Sarah Renee Clark, her big channel. She's got a huge coloring channel, and Yeah, so this has been invaluable just to get ideas at least and to get me started for what otherwise may have taken forever to choose colors I want to go with. So this is the color palette I opted to go with. I wanted something green. Obviously, the page is about farmland. It's like magical gardens on top of this uh, island in the sky or wherever that is. Let me see here. If I can get this. There we go. So it's like this, these are the idea of this page is they're magical gardens with magical mushrooms and plants that they grow. So it's an agricultural theme, if you. So I know I wanted something green, and I when you look at this catalog, it's great because you can catalog by color, and you can choose, oh, which green do I want to use? Do I want apple green or Kelly green or artichoke? So I went with kale. Kale was the mood. So then you get a whole selection of kale, and you have it. And I felt a fall picture tone would be nice because this harvest time. So yeah, that works for me. I'm gonna go with this kind of fall, and it is the fall right now. It's perfect. So I said that's it. I'm doing that. So that's the color scheme I'm going to be using. And of course you could add color, take away, whatever. But it gets me started, right? So it's a good starting point. I got a color scheme to go with. Looks nice together. Very foliage. So that's what I'm going to go with. And I'm using again my Cezanne watercolor pencils. I like using 72 sets. Yeah, and I've got my, regular water brush, no name water brush there, and my paper towels ready. And there we go. I'm going to start um, coloring Johanna Basford picture. That I'm going to submit it once I'm finished. I am definitely going to submit whatever I finish to have an opportunity to possibly win something. And again, I highly recommend if you're watching again, you have until the 27th of November, which is quite a ways off. It's the 18th now. So you have a week and 2 days. So easy peasy. So here we go. So I'm going to start with, all right, so the pencils in case anyone wants to know, the pencils I'm using from Cezanne for the greens, I have 63, 43, and 64. They have names, but the names are not on the pencils, so I'm just going to read the numbers. For the red, I got 005. For the yellows, I have 22 and 52. And for the salmon color, I have a 36. So these are the colors I'm going to be using on this sheet. And I think I'm going to start with the lightest green and just get going. Start coloring. Yeah, the great about watercolor pencils is it's so fast. One of the benefits, although I just love using watercolor anyways, but it does make it much quicker than with pencils. And again, after the watercolor is on, you can always go over it later with pencil, touch it up if you want, if you like. So I don't know if I should zoom in a little rather than looking at my desk. If I look at the page, there we go. It's a little better. Okay. I'm using sort of medium pressure. I'm not doing light layers with this watercolor pencil. I'm just putting it on a bit heavy. Get a nice thick base, or as thick as possible, anyways. I didn't pull out any grays or browns or neutral colors yet, but of course, with any of these color schemes, the neutrals, I should pull out all the browns and the grays as well to add some more variety and shading and whatnot. And so I may do that later, pull them out later. So I'm going to start with the first layer, just the colors that I've chosen to get an idea of where this page is going. That's water there. Yeah, I caught that. I see a fish up there. I'm like, okay, there's a lake there. Don't color that green. I gotta be so careful. Magical worlds, right? So anything can be anywhere. Can't go wrong. Hmm. Nice. That was the lightest green. Now I'm gonna go to the mid green, number 64. Start putting in some shading. Hmm. I love these contests that she does these. Oh, can you not? Oh, I see. That you couldn't see my screen. I think you can. My computer's computer is giving me headaches today. Mercury retrograde. Well, actually, it's not retrograde yet. Correction. It's going to be retrograde soon, though. We're in the shadow period, they call it. It's going retrograde very few days. So the effects are already being felt. So that's why I think she had troubles with the websites astrologically. Right, is that they had problems with the computers. Computers give you problems, emails, communications, things, communication problems of communications and electronics and cell phones and apps and all kinds of things can go wrong. But it's no big deal. It'll be fixed. Just have to redo, review, and back it up a little bit here. Okay. Yeah, so that's the first two layers pretty much. Let me see. I want to color this as well. But I love that she does these contests. They're fun, for adults, just to share different takes on the same thing. So one of the things I enjoy about Instagram is, seeing all the different ways people interpret or color or paint or however they go about it, their pages. So it's really so much fun and it's such outstanding work. It's really amazing. I would never been aware of half the supplies people use. Of course, it is a bit dangerous because you want to get everything, right? It's like, oh, I want to try that. Oh, I want to try this. So it is, be warned, it's tempting. It'll tempt you to be, you know, trying this out, markers, pens, pencils, everything, different, all kinds of sparkle supplies, and just like everything you can imagine, sprays of different varieties of what you can get. But it's all about fun and just having fun and coloring and doing it your own way. Yeah. All right. So I just realized I got a blue. This is water, so I'm gonna need some blue colors. I didn't pull blue out of my selection. It wasn't on my original plan sheet there. So let's pull out some blues here, figure out which blues I want for the water, for the lake there. I think I will go with, ultramarine blue, which is number 28. So, and while I'm at it, I'm going to pick out some browns with some neutral tones here. My browns and my grays. So I got all my neutral tones, browns, and my grays over here. So that, and I want the ultramarine blue 28. There we go. So that will be the dark. Or should I go primary blue? I know I'm going to stick to ultramarine blue because I have red in this tone. I think that will go well. Yeah, let's leave it at that. Or should I choose the lighter? Nah, I'll just do light and dark of the ultramarine. Alrighty, so colors chosen. Got my neutrals out. All right, so I got the ultramarine. So I'm gonna color in this lake before I accidentally color it green or something. So dark, this ultramarine blue. I think it'll lighten up as I activate it. So I'm just using light pressure really here to get a nice light coverage. Hey Lydia, how are you? Hey, are you going to bed? Have a good night's rest. Thanks for dropping by before you went to sleep. Sweet dreams, Lydia. I'll be coloring away here to enter a contest. This is part of a contest going on with Johanna Basford. You can download this sheet for free. I put the link below. So when you wake up, you can do some color therapy, and you can. The winner is chosen randomly, so anyone can win. Everyone has an equal chance of winning. So I'm going to be submitting this sheet when I'm done. Yeah. Staying up too late. Yeah. Yeah. See, coloring would put you to sleep. You see that? This is color therapy. It relaxes you. I'm telling you. Gotta give it a shot. And you could win free stuff from the contest. It's chosen by random. Everyone, again, has the equal opportunity of winning. I mean, can't go wrong. And this is the sheet. So I put the link to the sheet below. You just copy it out, color it, upload it to her website, and boom. See if you win some free books or free pencils or what. Yeah. See the final result when you wake up. Uh huh. Yep. Yep. Yes, you will. If I finish it, I'm hoping to finish it in this video. I'll definitely finish it soon. I'll post it either way on my Instagram and whatnot. Oh, that's right, you're not on Instagram. Never mind. I'll post it either way. Yeah. So sweet dreams, Lydia. What time is it there? It's like yeah, it's 12:30 at there in the morning there. Wow, it's late. Yeah, you're 14 hours ahead. Yeah. I'm always up. I'm up pretty late myself, so I'd probably be up at that time too. And me. Yeah. All right. See if you have any prophetic dreams, let me know. What's gonna happen? Who's gonna win the contests? If you, if you have an intention when you go to sleep at night, sometimes have a dream about it, figure it out, right? What happens if I have a question or a problem? I'm thinking about it right before falling asleep. Inevitably, you have a dream about it. Whether it gives you the answer or not is another question, but sometimes you do figure things out. 2:30. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, time to go to sleep. So it happens to me sometimes when I took your advice about the iodine. I was taking the iodine supplement, but I can't take it at night or in the evening because I realized I was having trouble falling asleep. I'm like, whoa, Lydia was right. You get too much energy. It's good energy, but woo, you gotta keep it. Only take if you want to take some iodine supplement. Always take it early in the day because otherwise you'll be up very late at night, which I was unfortunately. It's trouble falling asleep. I had so much energy. I wanted to do art. I want to do this, do that. Yeah, but it felt good though. Felt good, good, positive, natural, healthy. Kind of feeling. Yeah, iodine hypes you. Yeah, I think it did a little bit to me too. It's a little bit. Yeah. I wouldn't say hypes, but it's just like you have this good positive energy and you just want to do this and do that, and then you're just not tired. Which is great, actually, in some ways. It's great not being tired. All right, so I've done the greens. So now I'm going to what is it? This is. I guess you gotta make sure you don't have too much. Just little drops, just one or two drops. That's it. 36. So this is 36, the salmon. So I'm going to make the fish this color. I color him in over here. And I'm also going to color. What should I color? I've got a lot of flowers here. I'm going to make these little flowers here, salmon. Yeah, so the iodine does, I guess, hypes me a little bit if I take it at night. But coffee does the same thing to me. I can only drink coffee in the morning. If I drink coffee in the evening, same thing. I'll have trouble falling asleep. So it's like not like a lot of things can do that. Yeah, a lot of things can. You live and learn, live and learn. But yeah, it's surprising. You don't realize how. I'm gonna make these salmon down here. But as these little natural supplements can really affect you. Like some mineral here, vitamin there. It really does make a difference. So, and it's good. It's good that you make sure you get everything you need. Recommended by a doctor, of course. I'm not giving medical advice. Actually, Dr. Camberry on YouTube is the one who recommends it. So he talks all about it and has videos going to it. So, anyways, I will talk no more about that. So, I've done the green, I've done some pink. Yeah. Thanks, Lydia. Yeah, like I said, it's random. So, everyone has a chance to win. So, I think everybody should try. Why not? Yeah. All right. So, now for the earthy parts, did I pull Italian earth? I think I did. I like the Italian earth color. I use this Lots. My last picture, yeah, number 21. I'm back to using the Italian earth as the light color for the earthy parts. So I'm just going to go ahead and cover. This is the light tone. And just go ahead and cover the first layer here. I got some more flowers there. I think I'll make these salmon. I got some more over here. Okay, catch you later, Lydia. Take care. Thanks for dropping by. Good to see you. Good seeing you. Ta ta. Toodles. Arrivederci. Sayonara. Aloha. Au revoir. Auf Wiedersehen. I think that's all the languages I can cover. Ciao. Ciao. That's the last one. Ciao. I like ciao. Ciao is my favorite. And I think you can submit as many as you want. I don't know if it's one per person or if you can submit more than one of these if you want. You're really ambitious, and if you're using watercolors or markers that tend to be, you colorate a lot quicker than color pencils, because color pencils are really slow and the results are beautiful. Color pencils, very detailed. Love color pencils, but I think you could probably submit more than one. I'd be wrong about that though. I didn't read the fine print about the contest, so I could be wrong. See, but it's not that you can finish this in one sitting. I think. See how far I get. Because with watercolor pencils, I think I'm definitely going to be finished a lot sooner than anyone using color pencil, unless they just do a very quick job with the color pencil. Very quick job. But again, it is random, so you can do a quick job or a long detailed job. It's really amazing what people can do with these pages with the backgrounds, and you can have clouds or a galaxy or whatever you want. It's just amazing. So inspiring. It's very inspiring. It is. Things you wouldn't even think of, like, oh, I would never have thought to do that. Wow. Why did you do that? I'm still using the Italian earth here. I got a spider web here. Uh, There's the spider over here. Very cute. It's a cute page. Gotta love a page with a little spider. Oops, I missed a leaf here. I color this leaf there. There we go. I somehow always manage to miss something, so I have to go back over again. Yeah, the second time. Here we go. I'm amazed about medium pressure with this. This is just the light. This is at the light top, lightest shade I'm putting in first. It will look lighter than this when I activate it with water. I'm using so much of this pencil, I have to sharpen it, but it fits very easily in my electric pencil sharpener. These are like regular size watercolor pencils. They're not large ones. They're not oversized or anything. So comes in handy with any sharpening. You can use any sharpener. I think that this earthy part you can get really good. I'm just thinking with the earthy tones with funner square pencils can make a really good, vibrant, glowing kind of color. But maybe I'll do that at the end. Maybe I'll use them at the end on top of the watercolor. Oh, let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. All right, so I think I've colored enough so far. I'm going to start activating. Activate. I feel like I'm in a superhero cartoon. Time to activate powers here. Okay, here we go. So I'm just going to squeeze, wipe off, and start activating watercolor. Maybe I'll zoom in a little bit too. Does that look a little smoother? And while I'm doing it, I get my darkest green out and I can just go ahead and put in shading where I know it looks like it should be darker anyways. Just add a little more pigment while it's wet. Be careful not to mix in that brown. Touch the brown. If I want to make it really dark, I can add some reds into these greens, some really dark shadows, which I may do later. I'll see. Okay, wipe that off. All right, layer is done. Next layer, wiping off my brush. Started the light green. I missed a flower there. That's real quick. Color this flower with salmon. Okay. So be very careful to avoid the pink flowers and the earth tones, the earth grounds, Italian earth. As they get mixed together, it will be a mess. It'll be very obvious. I could just go over it again with, uh, but again, we want to avoid any mixing of those colors. I think so far so good. Just how quickly that's finished. How quick that was, right? No time. Over the bottom layer. I got a little grassy area here. I didn't color in yet. Let's get the darker green. I think I make it a little darker on the sides here. Wipe off and go with lighter colors, lighter grass. I'll save the water for last. I don't want to mix the green with full of water. That definitely would not work for me. Whereas you can do whatever you like with this page. No rules. Doesn't even have to be green. You can make all these flowers, these leaves. I mean, I could have gone with fall looking leaves, like in brown and red and yellow. I'm being very boring here doing them this green color. Should have thought of that. You know, I used a fall color. Yeah, yeah. I just jumped in and started doing everything green. But I could go back over, I guess, and make them fall looking. I don't know. That looks like the greenery. Love the greenery. So I'm gonna make this a little darker down here. Maybe a little shading down here. Yeah, that's a good start. Let's start here. All right, so the greeneries are colored, the greens. Now I'm gonna move on to the brown. Wait, first I'll do the flowers real quick. Color in pink flowers. I'm gonna put a shadow on the flowers too later. I'll put in a darker color, give them some two-dimensional look. Right now I'm just doing the first layer, just placing the colors where I want them to be. I'll go back later and do some more shading, those kind of details. The fish. Oops, yeah, see that. Bottom flowers here. Okay, so I think I've done all the flowers now. Pink flowers. Now for the earth. Let's start that first layer of the earth. Here we go, little circles. Oh, that much better now, right? After you activate it, it's so different. Much smoother, much nicer. Okay, first layer done. Layer two. There. So now all the brown has been activated. Love that with watercolor pencils. You see the transformation is complete so far, anyways. Well, I haven't done the water yet. I'm going to also activate the water. Clean off my brush. Okay, so water, grass, flowers activated so far. So now I think I will go into first. I'm going to start shading the earthen parts that I just finished. So I started with the Italian earth. So now I'm going to go to the raw umber, number 19. That's this one. It's still a little damp, so I'm not going to draw directly on. If I color directly on right now while it's damp, it would get really too dark. I wouldn't be able to lift it, and I just want more subtle shading. So if you want to put in the shading while it's still damp, you just take the color straight from the pencil and hope for the best. Cross your fingers. It's like very little colors, very pigmented, these pencils. So little tap, one little tap there. Let's see, I don't. There's very little. You go lighter to darker, so you don't want too much too soon. Dabbing in a little more color right underneath where it would be darkest. Dabbing it in. Yeah, like under there, directly under the grass. Get a little shade there. Yeah, it pops right out. There we go. So a little two-dimensional feel going. A little bit of shading down here. Blur that out. Okay. And on to the next layer. Okay, so far so good. 3 layers done. It dries a lot lighter, so you might find I have to go back over it again. Just not as dark as you want it to stay. If you want to get it really dark underneath on top of the brown, you could add some blue, which will make it much darker than just the brown color can achieve. I may do that later. But right now, I'm just seeing how it looks with just brown. I think I'm going to take a break from shading the earth parts. And I think we'll move to the mushrooms. Should I make the mushrooms red? Red with white dots. Okay, the mushrooms are going to be red. So I've got my number 5, which is, what color is this? Is rose red, actually, the color name is. But it's not primary red, but no. Thought this was a nice red to go with this color scheme. And I'm going to color the center of these flowers, these pink flowers, red. Little dot in the middle. Yeah. All right, so I'm just going to activate red areas, red mushrooms. Okay, I'm also going to use some of that red to darken some of the green leaves here as the complementary color. So I'm just going to go in here, a little bit of red in places, and it should make the flowers pop out a little bit more. Now, if it looks too red, I just go back and add some green on top of it. Make it a real dulled down green. Okay, so now I go back to the green, dark green color, number 43. And I go over that red I just put down and dab on some green. That gives me a nice dark green shading here. As I can see, that's a little bit more two-toned now, so I darkened that a little, dulled it up a little bit. In the dark in the bottom area. Now under the mushrooms, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to add a little bit of red down here in the grass because underneath the mushrooms it should be a little shaded, I think. And I put the green on top of that. Just give it a little two-tone look. And I may want to do it back here, make that a little bit more shaded, this bush. Adding some red there. And I go back to the light green, use that, counteract that so it looks a little different. You see a little difference there, a little bit dulled down a little, put a little more on there. Adding the dark green because I don't think the light green was changing the red enough. The dark green. There we go. Yeah, just playing around with it. It's fun to play around with this, when you different colors and just sort of give you a little variety. Yeah, so it looks a little bit more interesting. Right? I do the same thing over here with these bushes. Add a little more red. It was a little bit too much, I think. Um, too much color there. Lift that up a little bit. Let's clean off my brush. Lift it a little bit there. And I go back to the dark green. I use a dark green to balance it out. Right on top of the red. All mixed together. And wipe off my brush and then just lift, blend it out. Yeah, it looks a little more interesting, right? So you see how much more interesting and earthy this looks compared to the ones above. That's why I like doing that. Just, yeah, whatever look looks fine. If you want a bright look, bright, cheerful look on top, or you want more earthy looking down here. I like having fun with it. The red and the greens. I like mixing the reds and greens all the time. Makes it more exciting. A weird way, I guess. I'm weird. What can I tell you? Like my complementary colors challenge. Playing around with it. You gotta have some fun, right? Here it goes. The red is down out of the green. my camera is running low, but I'm hearing noises from my phone. Oh, it's been an hour and 22 minutes already. Wow. Time flies. So I'm just going to finish up these. Yeah. And then if my phone dies, I'll come back for a part two soon, either today or tomorrow. I do want to finish this, maybe we have a week to do this. So it's no rush. I just wanted to come on and make sure everybody knew and give it a try. Spread the word out. The contest. Everyone has an equal chance to win. You gotta try it out. It's great. And you can follow me on Instagram too, as well as Johanna Basford, of course, running the contests. Thank you very much to her for doing this. Thank you so much. I think it's great. I wish there were more contests like this. I think it's a lot of fun. Everybody really gets into it. You see some amazing artwork, coloring pages there. It's just a lot of fun. And yeah. Great community effort there. I think I covered this one a little bit too much, but all right. Lighten that up a little there. Lighten a little. See, I could just lift that up a little bit. Yeah, it's a little better. Okay. A little too dark there, I think. Well, there you go. One more. Yeah, that looks more interesting than before. I think some different greens going there. This is what I have so far. Yes, to be continued. And do I recharge my phone? There you have it. It's part one for the Johanna Basford Magical Worlds competition coloring page. So I hope you give it a try. Hope you enjoyed this. Please like and subscribe. And I hope you all have a wonderful day and good luck to you if you are going to enter the contest. All right. Take care. Bye bye.